Welcome, my fellow Elder Scroll adventurers. As I said in my my Facebook posting, I will be doing some basic tutorials to help kind of manage the game a little bit better, especially for those who have never played Morrowind or Skyrim or any of those significantly enough to understand it. So I'm going to break them down into various videos. Today's video is just going to be about a real quick video about map usage and location finding, as well as definitions of, icons and things like that. So first thing I'm going to do is we'll open up the map screen. The main map screen is the big square button above the PlayStation button. So we hit that and it brings up our location. Okay, so I am in blue there. All right. What I have done, if you hit the triangle button, it will bring up filters and quests and locations. Okay, quests, R1, L1, locations, R1, L1, filters. I am going to turn on objectives, way shrines, and group members, all of which are currently active already when you start the game. I just did that earlier. All right, now, this main area here, I'm in blue, and then you'll see all these little icons. A basic definition of these icons can be found by pushing the L1 button, which is the or L1 thumbstick. All right, so left thumbstick will pull up a legend. Okay, and you can see some basic definitions on this map of the things that are located on this map. Okay, so you have the towns, okay, quests, quest markers. Alright, so this is a quest marker. They can be activated by pushing X, and you'll notice it turns white, or I can deactivate it, alright, and it turns black. So that's first thing to remember, that active quests are white, inactive quests are black. They will both show up on your main world screen, but the white ones are the ones you're working on, the black ones you are not. In order to see what your quests are, you can also hit the triangle button, whoops, and that pulls up your quests. Alright, so the green obviously are easier quests, and the darker they start getting, the more difficult, I believe, is how that works. Alright, so if I want to set active quests, I can also do it from here, and you can see a definition of the quest located to the right of the map. And you can see how as I select these things, it moves around the game map. And you'll notice again, they turn white when they are active. Okay. So backing out of that, you have some options on the map screen as well. From here, I could push the left 2 trigger and I can zoom out. Okay, so I can see a broader area, but if I continue to hold the left 2 trigger, it will actually go to a regional map. Alright, this is the area that we start in here. If I continue to hold the L2 button, it will go to a world map. And this is as far out as it goes, but you can see how vast this game really is. Maybe not compared to WoW, but pretty vast. So, R2, or the right trigger, will zoom in. Okay, and then again, zoom in. And again, zoom in where I am. Whoops. Sorry. Okay, here I am. Alright, so that being said, I want to point out some things on the map. Again, I already said about the quest markers, okay, but now we have these little symbols here, which are way shrines. The way shrines allow you to fast travel, so instead of walking from here all the way to here, I can just quickly fast travel. Now, if you look at the regional map, by pushing the L2, you can see there are way shrines that have been discovered in these other areas. I can travel from here to here, as you see there. I'm not going to do it now, for a fee, but that's how you move around the world quickly. Alright, so let me zoom back in. Alright. Okay, so that's the basic map usage there. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see what the buttons do. I just advise playing around and learning, that's pretty much what I did, learning how to use the map. You'll notice these little houses here, those symbols will allow me to actually zoom in onto towns. Okay, so as I get deeper into the map, I can actually see what is in the town locations, and that's where we get into finding craftsmen and stores and things like that. Okay, so you can see at this location I have a variety of different things. I have alchemy, blacksmithing, clothing and cooking, enchanting, and so on. I will do another video on those shortly, but that's how you find the locations. So remember, each layer of the map has its own legend and its own icons that help you navigate the world. Okay, so right now we only have way shrines here. Alright, now how do we apply these in the game world? Let me get back to the game world. Okay, so you'll notice above me, I'm going to point out two areas. I have a compass bar above me where you see the W, that's west, north, east, south. To the right of that on the TV screen, you will see in green at Frost's Edge. That is the current quest that I am working on. You'll notice it also has a thumb pad symbol there with the white right side highlighted. If I tap the right thumb pad button, it actually highlights the quest that I'm working on. Now, instead of coming into this menu and selecting a quest, okay, from here all I have to do is tap that right thumb pad and it will actually switch and make current that particular quest. So if you look at my compass screen above, you will see how as I select through different quests that the screen plops down a white current quest marker, that little V with the dot in the middle of it. So you see how as I select through, it changes just like that. Okay, now the compass map works with the crosshair. You see the crosshair there right beside my head. I'll get into first person because I know that's how most of you play. So that compass and the crosshair work together. So if I pull my crosshair over to that active quest marker above in the compass section, you'll see Summon the Dragon Priest. So as I move away from it, it no longer is highlighted, but there's a way shrine symbol, and if I move my cursor over it, I'm facing now the direction that the way shrine is in, right there. Okay, so again, the crosshair and the compass work together to help you find locations without having to necessarily drop into this spot. Okay, so you can see I'm facing there, and again my compass or my compass and my crosshair are in the same direction. So from this map again, we can, you see me highlight the quest, I can change quests. Active quests again are in white, like that one there, and then I can use my crosshair and my compass bar to find locations. So there's Born Supplies, and then you look or Burn Supplies, and then you look over to the right at Frost's Edge, burn the supplies. All right. So we have our main map. We have the different layers of the main map. Okay. And then we have our legend and so on. So just play around with the map, and it will kind of help keep us on track. So the main thing for me was to remember that the black symbols, the V quest markers, are not active, but the white symbols, V with a dot above them, are active, and they can be switched at any time. All right, well, I hope that helps for just general map usage. Again, exploring and utilizing and just looking at the different parts of the map will help you to determine how things work. All right, hope that helped. I will see you on the next video.